Tropico series has been running for approximately 24 years now. Its beloved fusion of the city builder, strategy, and political simulator genres have had the games played for well over 2 decades. This is expected to continue with the 7th installation in the series, set to release next year. I'm Toastypig, and this week we will dive into the long-awaited teaser of Tropico 7.
Friends, Tropicans, the world is changing, but one thing stays the same. Me. Tropico is the greatest country on Earth, but guess what? It's about to get even better. I know what you're thinking. Can it be done? Can Tropico rise again? Be even bigger, even better than before? Ha! My dear friends, anything is possible when I'm in charge. Pure, untouched potential, waiting for greatness. Imagine a Tropico like never before! The best Tropico in history! You're welcome! Oh, too vague? Patience, my dear Tropicans! A ruler never reveals all his cards at once!
Now that the trailer is finished, I would like to point out some things. El Presidente's outfit is white, possibly a move to modernize or glamour him. It can also be seen as a move to slightly change from the militaristic lifestyle he places upon the islands. Two things come to mind in this scene. First, there is a possibility that they use the same cast of faction leaders from Tropico 6, as what seems to be General Rodriguez and Sunny Flowers, the militarist and environmentalist faction leaders respectively, are talking with El Presidente's palace. The other point to make is, in this game you can invite faction leaders to your palace to negotiate deals, whether they be just or corrupt. Possibly you can invite more than one at a time, but as this is a stretch theory from this short clip. We'll pause here to see what's going on in City Boom Spectrum. Multiple lane roads make an appearance, which can be amazing for grand infrastructural projects, or simply fixing traffic issues. The last thing I want to pause at is the end reveal, and the game is set to come out next year in 2026. The systems you can play on it from day one is as listed as PC, Xbox Series S or X, and the PS5. Their links and pages are shown below that we can look at. Now, as this isn't the only media of the game this far, we can take a look at the screenshots shown on Steam, and the first out of 8 we checked is this, giving a pretty good review of the roads and car-based infrastructure. We can see that roadside parking is available in this version, which can decrease the need for parking decks. Right next to the roads is a park, which looks custom-made. This feature can probably lead us with more liberty to customize and create further. The next screenshot is a view of the city from the mountain. Nothing too spectacular. This is probably a preview for the graphics and shadings though, as they look amazing from the picture shown. And now we see a gym, and what I think about this is more utilities for Tropicans to use for their happiness. It could be added as part of healthcare or entirely new happiness variable. Also, a factory ranch and modern plantation can be shown. In the fourth screenshot, we can see these amazing houses or villas, next to what looks to be a 4-lane road. Behind them are some poorer residences, or even shacks. For 5 there's an industrial center, and another theory comes to play. These buildings look like they have multiple entrance and exit points, as roads connect to them from opposite sides. This can be done to improve traffic and Teamster efficiency, while at the time taking a decision that I think can be used very well in the future. We can see the buildings and downtown in screenshots 6, with a stunning park in front of these tenements. In 7 we can see some logging camps and lower end residential buildings with a lumber mill. A small and resourceful neighborhood, and 8 shows the entire island or archipelago of the islands, as I should say. The description of Tropico 7 is crucial to the understanding of the upcoming game, with the first being that 5 campaign maps are supposed to be released on day 1. Knowing true Calypso style, they will mostly release the rest as DLCs until the next big game, so don't worry about the shortage for too much. El Presidente will of course appear with his right-hand man, Penultimo. However, a new character will be introduced named Victoria Guerra, which I think is translated for Victory or War or something like it. She is meant to be the arch-nemesis of El Presidente, which can add story and background to the game. More maps and larger islands are going to be added, with 10 scenarios and 20 sandbox maps. Also, a random map generator will be added, creating infinite possibilities. Those same islands can be transformed, allowing you to create or sink them, lower or raise the land. Politics are obviously involved, and as I was talking about earlier, there is an option to summon different factions to your palace, using them to your advantage. It looks like a greater choice of election species will be in Tropico 7, as well as stealing landmarks, as the game is basically known for. Placing buildings strategically, nothing new, and filling used places with parks. This, however, is possibly the greatest change though, as what this means is you can take full control of your units during times of war or guerrilla conflict. A massive update in my opinion. And yeah, customization of El Presidente and his palace is always going to be an option. And that is my take on a new game of Tropico 7, hopefully going to be released 2026. Thanks so much for watching and your patronage, and I'll catch you on the flip side.